Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are reacting to a pretty crazy UFC card. I don't think it was as crazy as last week's finish-wise, but all the fights were really, really good. And I went 11-1, and the one loss that I did have was the main event. Super, super close fight. Um, I it's hard to say. I thought Tsarukyan had won it. Uh, at that fourth round, it was really close. The third round was pretty close. I think every round really in there was really close. I thought the first two were like, you probably could say they were Armin's definitively, but I still gave Armin the third round. The fourth round, he did drop him. There were some crazy things going on, but you can't say a robbery or anything like that. But what a crazy, crazy freaking fight. Gamrot showed that he has been in multiple 5 round fights. You could see Armin slowing down a little bit, a tidbit, and uh, Gamrot being able to wrestle him at times really, really helped with that. Something that changed in the fourth and the fifth round, and somewhere through the third too. But um, yeah, great game plan for Gamrot. That's what he was, there to do. That's what his game plan was to put a pace on him that he couldn't keep up with, and they both put ridiculous paces. And if anything was the difference, it was the wrestling later in the fight for Gamrot. Even though he really wasn't able to get him down there and control him for a long period of time, it was still enough, I think, to steal those rounds, even from what Armin had done because they were so tight on the feet and stuff. But also on the card, pretty crazy. Demopoulos looked really, really good. I thought she had won the fight. Fry hit her a couple good times. Like she said, she hit really, really hard. Mauro Batista, I thought was going to win this fight. I did not expect him to submit him as quickly as he did, or really submit him at all. Just got a back mount, or yeah, got the back and was able to submit him. It was nasty. It really was. Cody Durden giving no time to JP Buys or Bays, I guess you can say, even though it's Buys, I don't know, whatever. Cody Durden looked really, really good against a guy who hasn't been able to take a punch as of late. Sergey Morozov, Yulia Paiva. Morozov did look really, really good in the second and the third round. The first round obviously was a very tough round for him, getting hurt. And then we go to Becky. He was a big underdog in this fight, and I didn't understand why. TJ Brown did really, really good at points of in the wrestling, and like getting certain positions and stuff, but Nur- Nurdebeki, this was his 47th fight. It just didn't make sense to me. Yeah, he's really, really good. I don't think we've seen his best potential, but TJ Brown has shown that he's able to wrestle fighters at times, but he's also been caught in those positions with submissions as well. So I just didn't see him beating Nurdebeki. And then Coles Olberg called this fight to a T. I didn't think he was going to finish him as quickly as he did, but Tefan, he also just fought not that long ago and was flatlined. So I was very surprised for him to take this fight as soon as he did. And this is why. I mean, you got to give your brain time to recover. And Olberg hit him with he was a nice punch and he has some big power, but not the biggest shot either. So great win for Oldberg though. Chris Curtis. I expected this fight to go to decision. I didn't expect Chris Curtis to get a finish over him. I thought Chris Curtis would outlast him. He would get him tired, and that first round was going to be a little tough. But as long as he could keep the air off of him, and absolutely kept him off of him. Um, Umar Nurmagomedov absolutely mauled Nate Maness. I really like Nate Maness, and people who see this fight, they're not going to realize how good Nate Maness actually is because he was dominated in this. I think this is a very, very bad fight for Nate Manas just because Umar is so good on the ground, and that's just not what Nate is good at. Not that he's bad, he's just not as good. Thiago Moises destroys Yagos destroyed him with a rear naked choke. Josh Parisian scared the living crap out of me. I thought he was going to lose. Man, he got hit with one of those shovels and dropped, and he was able to come back and win. But again, yikes. It was scary there for a minute. But I thought Parisian could use his wrestling at least a little bit later in this fight, and that's really what he did once he realized he could wrestle him, which I don't know why he thought he. I just don't know why that wasn't the game plan from the get go. And Rachmanov, again, easy pick. I didn't expect him to choke him, to submit him as he had done. I thought he would get a decision. He would beat him decisively, but I did think that submission would come as it did with 2 seconds left in the second round. But great win for Shavkat Rachmanov. Neil Magny, that's always been his kryptonite, those grapple heavy guys and submissions. And Gamrot, we did that's what we talked about. Showed his championship mentality. Really turned it on in those last 3 rounds. Even though I thought Tsarukyan had won 1, 2, and 3. 4, he did knock him down, but at least 1, 2, and 3. But there's no rivalry here. Gamrot and Tsarukyan. It was a hell of a fight. Again, UFC pumping out these dynamite cards. I did not expect this card to be that good, to be honest. I just didn't. So great win for fans. But as always, guys, hit the thumbs up button as hard as you possibly can. Hit the subscribe button down below. And as always, leave a comment down below and what you guys thought about this card. As always.